It is a serious 100 degrees outside here, guys. I wanted to get as much done in this beautiful surroundings as I could today. And once again, this is Lisa Fry, My Mystical Life, and also Late Bloomers, Healers, and Intuitives. You can find them both on Facebook. And I want to talk about walking alone. I did a wonderful reading for somebody just the other day, and that's what kind of brought this video up. Their guide talked about their footsteps and how, of course, this person felt as if they were walking alone. And as I'm doing the reading, of course, I never know where they're going when I start. They're so vague, and that's okay. It's like connecting the dots doing a reading. But they're showing this one person's footsteps. And this person stops on the beach and standing there. And then suddenly, I flash to hundreds of gold and silver footsteps around this person's imprint in the sand. And I got to come back and tell this person, you should be claustrophobic by the amount of guidance you have. Between the angels and the guides and the animal totems, the divine energies that are around her are just staggering. And there's that breeze. It's just beautiful. So, what I need you to know is you're the same. If we were to stop, close your eyes, breathe, and bring in energy around you into your divine soul, your divine, just bring calmness into yourself and reach out. I bet you'll feel less alone. Ask your guides to come in for you. Ask them to be available for you. Ask them to let you feel them. At any given time, we may have a dozen guides around us. You should be claustrophobic. Honestly, we come in with a minimum of 7 lifetime spirit guides. A minimum. Can you imagine all of our lessons in our life that we have transitional guides come in and out for? We have 7 minimum animal totems that come in full time. There's 14 right out the gate. Right out the gate. I know that when I go for walks with my dogs, I can feel other animals walking with us. It was creepy at first, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that's a lot more than I started out with. But now I enjoy it. I love it because I know there are animals that have passed away that love me enough and my husband enough to come back and spend time with us. The same can be said for past loved ones. A whiff of perfume, just that feeling of the energy that our grandmother or our grandfather or our parent had. When you feel that, that's validation. That's, I'm here. I love you. When our spirit guides come in, we can get all sorts of information if you're open to it. That's what it is, guys. Being open. I hope you're open to this because once you are, it's so rewarding. I consider my life before 38 when I started to see things, and then life after 38. I'm 48, I think. 48, 49, something like that. I'll have to ask my husband. Anyhow, so there's a huge difference in who I am based on where I was on my journey. Realizing that we are never alone, ever. Even in our darkest moments, we have a cheerleader over there somewhere for us. That changed my life. Honestly, it changed my life. That shade needs to stay. Okay. Once I realized I was never alone, I started doing things a little bit more fearlessly. Now, that doesn't mean I ran into traffic. Absolutely not. That didn't happen. But I started experimenting a little bit more with my spirituality and what I thought would damn me to hell turned out to be the most spiritual thing I've ever done in my life. I wasn't a huge churchgoer, and I realized that's okay, because I didn't need church to be divine. We're all divine. So if you want to get in touch with your guides, first let's talk a little bit about how many different kinds there are. Archangels. Love working with archangels. They're my favorite. I can't help it. When I work with Archangel Metatron, it's like the Ward Cleaver of the angels. He's so awesome, and so his energy is just so immense. We have Ascended Masters, like Saint Germain, who I work with in doing the Violet Flame. We have lost past loved ones. No explanation needed. And then we have spirit guides. These are energies that have just decided to come in with us on this lifetime. And they may be somebody we knew, or they're part of our soul circle that decided to skip this time out. Because we have a session here where we're learning, and then we have a session on the other side where we're learning. And then, of course, our animal totems. We have access to every single one of these guides. You just need to be open to it and allow it to happen. If you need help, that's what I do. But this isn't really a plug. I mean, you can go to Late Bloomers, Healers and Intuitives on Facebook. You can go to mymysticallife.com and find everything we do. But really, the connection starts with you. I can teach you the basics and I can teach you how to do it all, but it starts here. And just know, you're divine and you have it right within you, and you always have. I hope that helps. And what I've discovered is this: Monday is the day they weed eat and mow the park. So I think this concludes my taping, and I hope to talk to you guys another time. All right, guys, find peace, find light, and find joy.